Hello students, welcome you all. In this video, I am solving model question paper 3 for the year 2025-26, and in this video I am going to solve part B chemistry. So here I am going to solve 1 mark question. So let's start with the video. So we'll start with part B, chemistry, and in this we are going to see Roman number 4, that is a multiple choice question. So here let's read the question. 4 alternative answers are given to the following questions or incomplete statements. Choose one of the appropriate answer and write the complete answer with its letter of alphabet. In this, we will start with question number 13 first. The question is, the chemical formula of bleaching powder is. So here we have 4 options. Out of these 4, we have to find out the bleaching powder chemical formula. So you can see the first one is NaCl. It is the formula of sodium chloride. Second one, that is B option, is Na2CO3. It is the formula of sodium carbonate, that is washing soda. C is the option of CaCO3, that is calcium carbonate, and D is the option, that is CaOCl2. This is nothing but the formula of bleaching powder. Therefore, the correct answer is option D, that is CaOCl2. Now the next question, question number 14. Here we have two reactions. CuSO4 plus Fe gives FeSO4 plus Cu, and in the second reaction you can see 2AgNO3 plus Cu gives CuNO3 twice plus 2Ag. So these are the two reactions which I have given, and now based on these two reactions we have here 4 options. Let's read the options. Option A, copper is more reactive than iron and silver. B option, iron is less reactive than copper and silver. C, copper is more reactive than silver but less reactive than iron. Option D, silver is more reactive than copper and iron. If you see these both the reaction, here one of the metal is going to replace the other. So this iron is going to replace here this copper, and this copper is going to replace here this iron. So here one of the element is going to replace. Therefore, these both the reactions are representing single displacement. Remember, this is single displacement. These both the reactions are single displacement reactions. So according to these reactions, now we have to think which option would be correct. Now see, in the first reaction, iron is replacing this copper. Means if you compare the reactivity in the first reaction, so I'll write it here. First reaction, iron is more active than copper. So I'll write it here. Iron is more reactive, or you can write active, reactive than copper, that is Cu. In the second reaction, if you see, copper is replacing iron. Means what? In the second reaction, copper is more reactive than silver. So this is the main conclusion which we can do it by using this reaction. Now check the option. Option A says copper is more reactive than silver and iron. But if you see the option, iron is more reactive than copper and copper is more reactive than silver. So this is the wrong. Then the second, iron is less reactive than copper. But actually in the first section, if you see, iron is more reactive than copper. Therefore option B is also wrong. If you see C option, copper is more reactive than silver. Yes, it is correct. Copper is more reactive than silver and less reactive than iron. If you see in the first one, iron is more reactive means what? If you reverse it, copper is less reactive. So this is also correct. So here option C is the correct one. If we see option D, silver is more reactive than copper and iron. But if you see, silver is less reactive than copper. Therefore, this option is also wrong. So the correct answer is C. So write down answer C. Copper is more reactive than silver but less reactive than iron. So this is the answer for question number 14. After this, we will move with the next question. Now we'll read question number 15. It is again a multiple choice question. Another structure with the same molecular formula of the compound in the following structural formulas. So here this is the structure which is given, and same like this we have to find out another compound which has same molecular formula. What do you mean by molecular formula? The formula which represents number of molecules. So I'll write it here. Molecular formula means what? The formula which represents number of atoms present in a given molecule. So this is nothing but a molecular formula. For example, if you ask me, if I take H2O, then this is a molecular formula. Why? Because we can understand by seeing this, there are two hydrogens and one oxygen. If you say CO2, this is molecular formula, because I'll understand in this molecule there are two oxygen and one carbon. So such type of formulas are called molecular formula. So now in the given compound, if you see, first write down the molecular formula, because this whatever it is given, it is structural formula. So how many carbons we have? We have 4 carbons. This is 1, this is 2, this is 3, and this is 4. If you see hydrogen, how many hydrogens we have here? So write down the number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So total hydrogens we have 10. So this is the molecular formula of this given compound. Now with this molecular formula, we have to find out which all options will match according to this molecular formula. Means in that option there should be 4 carbon and 10 hydrogen. Now see the options we have here. If you see the first one, A option, carbon are 4, but if you see the hydrogens we have only 6. So here the molecular formula is C4H6. Therefore this will not match. So this is cancelled. If you see B option, carbon 4, hydrogens how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. So H8. So this will not match. Therefore option B also cancel. If you see option C, carbon are 4, hydrogens if you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. H is 10, but what about oxygen? There is oxygen, so this is the molecular formula, and our molecular formula is only C4H10. There is no oxygen, so this is also wrong. So the correct option is D here, because that is the one remaining. But let's calculate the number of carbon and hydrogen. Carbon we have 4, hydrogens 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. So here it is 10. If you see, this formula and this formula both are matching, and therefore we'll write the answer option D. So we have to write it here option D, and then this is the structure of the compound. So this is the answer for question number 15. Now we'll move with the next question. Now we are going to start with Roman number 7. Answer the following questions. Here we have to answer 3 questions. Each question carries 1 mark. So total we are going to get 3 marks from this section. Question number 16 we will start. What is the reason for the formation of brown colored fumes in the experiment shown through the below given figure? So this is the figure which is given in the question paper, and we have to see this figure and answer this question. So if you see the figure, here there is a burner and this is the test tube. In this test tube we have taken lead nitrate, and once we heat this lead nitrate, we are going to get brown fumes. So first what we have to do, we have to write the reaction of heating this lead nitrate, and we have to check, is there any chemical formation which is giving brown colored fumes, and that reaction we have to explain here. So let's write the answer. So now what we are going to do here, first write down answer. When lead nitrate is heated, it decomposes to form. So this is a decomposition reaction. Decomposition reaction. So what is decomposition reaction? The reaction in which one compound breaks to give two or more another compounds. That is called decompose. Decompose means what? Breaking. So see here, the formula of lead nitrate is this one, PbNO3 twice. When this is heated, Pb will become PbO, that is lead oxide. So this is lead oxide, and NO2, it is nothing but what? Nitrogen dioxide. Nitrogen dioxide, already I have written down nitrogen dioxide, and this is what? It is normal oxygen gas. So now if you see in this reactant, these are reactant. Reactant is one, reactant, and these all are product. So we are going to get more product in case of decomposition. So in case of products, if you see, PbO we are getting, that is yellow solid. It is solid, lead oxide. So it will not form any vapors. It will remain into the test tubes, solid. Then NO2, that is nitrogen dioxide. These are brown colored toxic gases. So NO2 is in the form of gas. So whatever the NO2 is going to form, that is in the form of gas, and the color of the gas is brown. So once we heat this lead nitrate, the brown color NO2 gas will come out. And that's why we can see here brown colored fumes. Because oxygen which is released is colorless. Oxygen don't have any color. PbO is solid. So whatever fumes we are getting, those are the fumes of NO2. Therefore, so the brown fumes you see are due to the nitrogen dioxide gas. So here what you have to do, you have to write this reaction for this question. So this is the answer for question number 16, which is going to carry 1 mark. Now we'll move with the next. Now the next question is question number 17. Name any two metals that are available in the pure form in the nature. So see here, maximum metals which are available in the nature all will be in the mixed form. In the mixed form. Nothing but these will be called, they will be in the form of minerals or ores. What do you mean by mixed form? They will react with the gases present beside it, and they will be present in the form of oxides, in the form of sulfurs, or in the form of chlorides or carbonates, etc. For example, if it is a magnesium, you may get magnesium in the form of magnesium carbonate, magnesium chloride, etc. or magnesium oxide. If you say zinc, you may be getting zinc in the form of zinc sulfide, or if it is copper, copper sulfide. So whatever maximum metals in nature we will available, we get it in the form of mixed form. That is in the form of minerals or pures. Then we have to pure it by applying the process called metallurgy. But there are some metals which we get in a pure form because they are very less reactive. They will not react with oxygen, sulfur or chlorine. They will not form any oxides, sulfides or chlorides. So here which are those two metals we have to tell. So two metals that are found in pure or also called as native form in nature are, first is gold and the second one is platinum. So we can write these two metals which we get in pure form. Now the next question is question number 18. What is the significance of hydrogenation? Significance means what is the use of this hydrogenation? So first we'll see what is hydrogenation. Hydrogenation is the addition of hydrogen to unsaturated fats. Unsaturated means what? The one which has double bond or it has triple bond. That is, it may be alkene or alkynes. So those are called unsaturated. So addition of hydrogen to these unsaturated fats or oils like vegetable oils to convert them into saturated. Saturated means what? Which have only single bond like alkanes. And such process is called as hydrogenation. What are the significance of this? Because the same thing it is asked in the question paper. The significance is it helps to convert liquid oils into solid fats. Here, very important. We can convert liquid oils into solid fats by hydrogenation method. Example, margarine or ghee. So these are the solid fats which we have formed by using this process called hydrogenation. The second significance is we can use it to increase the shelf life of the edible oils. Shelf life means it is a time in which the oil can be remain safe of pure form. It will not get decomposed. It will not get destroyed. That is called as shelf life. You maybe have seen for every product on the backside there will be one shelf life written. So during that shelf life, during that period only you have to use that particular product. If it is written 6 months from the manufacture date, then we can use that product till 6 months only. After 6 months, it will get destroyed, it get decomposed, it will get damaged. You cannot use that product after 6 months. So to increase that shelf life, we can use this method because if you increase the shelf life, that product will remain safe for more days. Then the third is it helps to improve texture and taste of food product. So it also helps to increase the texture and the taste of the food product. Fourth one, reduces rancidity. What is rancidity? It is nothing but the decomposition of the food product due to the reaction with the surrounding gases. Like how corrosion takes place in case of metals, same like that, if the same process takes place in case of food items, then it is called as rancidity. So it reduces the rancidity, means our food product will remain safe, remain in a good quality for more time. So that is called rancidity. And for this all the process, this hydrogenation can be used. So this is the answer for this question. You can write any two. Here I have given four. Whichever you remember, you can write in the exam. So this is the answer for question number 18. So I hope you are understanding all the answers and these all the videos are helping you all to prepare for your final exam. Please share my videos with your friends, and if you are not still subscribed, subscribe my channel so that I'll get motivated to prepare more videos for you all. Thank you so much.